something for this game. Oh man, I ain't worried. It's 21-0 right now. But the bullshit gonna happen. I'm gonna be way ahead when the bullshit starts. What? Alright. Somebody say, have they ever lied to their children? No, I thought I heard a commercial saying, have you ever lied to your children? No. I told him Santa Claus was fake. I told him there was no Easter Bunny. I remember having them conversations and they were laughing at me. Hey. Saying we were having fun. We were having fun, man. Don't worry. Yep. That's what it was, man. Mom and Daddy were having fun. Don't worry about us. She do that, she enjoyed herself. Don't worry about that. No. Okay, there we go. Broadcast is on. Beer is up. And blunt is lit.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
What kind of question is that?
The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
Will you remember
sometimes
me
it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
On first down, Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
He's still
for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Open there is Noah Brown. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Yeah.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
No.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Yeah.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
What?
Now a give right side. Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101
The
here, because
hell
one of
I
the
am
keys to
with that.
advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
I should have said, I know who there.
On 2nd down and 4, Prescott throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
He said a 30-minute sober chair.
From the red zone now, Prescott. This will be caught by Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
They come up in an offset eye.
Yeah, 2nd quarter.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
21-9.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Now here's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown.
Ain't nothing.
Tony Pollard. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. It'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
That's right.
Only 2 there on the dump off. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him.
Woo! 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Throw that shit from the old
Byron Jones.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Come on, let's get.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Squeeze.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the 1st. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Black. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
Let's go.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll run with Pollard. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys continue to pour it on. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back.
Oh, shit, no.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And his pass is intercepted.
Woo, that boy hot. You hot?
Off Byron Jones.
31 today.
Him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt
Jones.
Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
Yeah,
That's right.
today.
Then
All right.
with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. Hard throw, incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. A good pickup of 6 there on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff.
Oh, hell no. Come on. 2 times in a row?
40 before he's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout there.
Twice in a row. Okay.
The clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goff. This one complete to Lacey.
Wow.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Goff now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. You got it. You got it. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 33. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Let's go, fellas. So we have come upon, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Prescott now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack on first down, Prescott. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Third and long for Prescott. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
2nd down and goal. Prescott. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert enough? Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Aaron Donald. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
24 is the mic. Let's go. Let's go. 47.
Prescott to throw on 4th. The quick slant caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the end zone, Goff. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Get that.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year.
And tipped and intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. And Thomas has it. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Out of the gun. Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now Pollard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Gonna run again here with Pollard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We call that sack block.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the...
And the pressure gets to him again. Aaron Donald in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Gone. And that is incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Got a man, it's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
Or Alexa.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What is TikTok, an app?
On 2nd down, it's Banks. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, this TikTok.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Play action now. Prescott. On the crossing route, complete. It's Black. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Gone.
Give me that shit.
And now here's another interception.
And use. They're gonna give me a pick six. You give me a pick six? Nice. Used tires. Used condoms.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Sanders on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw a pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Sleep?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In search of redemption from the pick six.
Oh, I couldn't hear.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oh. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hell no, it ain't for that now.
Now gone. He gets it to Thomas. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA.
I like how they work the tight end route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
To your box.
On 1st and 10, gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be corralled out across midfield.
I never heard that term in my life.
First down, LA.
Your box.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
120.
Fuck, nigga, up.
Now Goff on 1st down. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down, LA. On 1st down, it's gone. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Oh, shit.
Now Goff gets this into the hands of Brandon Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
They should have put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought he was going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
From the red zone now, Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Goff now to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Everyone, 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him.
Oh, shit.
The middle.
No.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Oh, hell no. Come on, that's some big shit.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And it's for pride now, but the Rams do get a bit closer.
Yeah, I need better line.
Well, it barely puts a dent in this lead.
Like
Unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You just tried to get out of there before the report got to you.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got a starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
That's right.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
I told you, I'm on that Heineken.
In the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
There you go. There you go.
A big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Go, get out there, get out there. Check 37. Mike, 50.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50. 26. To
throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott. Over there as his
How in the
guys
hell?
will get the football back.
I'm throwing to the right side, and he's on the left
Well, they're
side.
not making it easy on themselves
Clearly.
down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The fucking hash marks. That was easy.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, it's gone. This one complete to Lacey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now a first down throw. Gone. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Goff throwing again. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another carry now for Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 5.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Touchdown, Rams.
That's crazy.
Brandon Cooks, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
Whatever.
Extra point and good by Bullock. And that will shave one more off this lead. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And the Cowboys are able to
I was about
recover.
to say.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Now a give, right side. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Off off the play fake. Prescott. On the crossing route, complete. It's Ford. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 22 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing
in
this
man,
game,
you know about
no
the first,
exactly. They don't have
the first
to face
black
the guy.
man
well, they might if they're in the same
that
room.
played
the
professional
virtual guys on the screen
football.
don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Meanwhile, in Nashville, they're over the fourth quarter now. And it was the Titans who were able to take home the victory there. Marcus Mariota, he was on fire. 5 touchdown passes.
Hell no, dog. It was 15 and shit when it first started. This dude named Fritz Pollard. Look him up, dog. That's an interesting fucking story. Fritz. No. Fritz. Yeah. You heard of him? You heard that name before?
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Yeah, man. There's a thing on YouTube.
This one taken from
it's
the
an ESPN special on YouTube.
And a
You
good
can
return
see.
as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that was pretty damn intense.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Good.
They're down big here late.
Who's,
I don't know.
damn, man, I forget that.
One last drive here for pride.
Receiver.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy
that was like narrating
huge. And someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to get a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That first down completion only netted him 3.
Like
Second
he
7.
played for the Akron Professionals.
Now gone. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Yeah.
On first down, gone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
He said some shit Michael Jackson said.
It makes their job that much easier.
His mama said, "Mama saw me, Michael."
Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
What the fuck?
So for the Cowboys, a final win here means they'll finish off the regular season at a solid 13-3. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for L.A., this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. But more importantly, they'll get a week to rest as they've earned a first-round bye in this year's playoffs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh yeah, and he was the first black coach. Yeah, he was forgotten. It was called. Oh, that's the name of the series, the Forgotten Man. Fritz Pollard, the Forgotten Man. Yeah, man, they trying to bury him, dog. They trying to bury him.